pose. And let's just start by just closing your eyes just for a second. So have your hands resting anywhere on your legs. Your eyes are gently closed. And just take a nice deep inhale through the nose. And let it out through the mouth. Once again, nice deep inhale through the nose. And let it out through the mouth. And if your eyes were closed, go ahead and open them. So notice, just by taking 2 deep breaths, how that sort of settles our bodies down and relaxes us. So we're going to do 2 more breaths, but we're going to use the Patience Mudra today because we're in this week number 6 and we really need to tap into our patience. So a mudra is a hand gesture in yoga, and you're going to take your thumb to your middle finger and your thumb to your middle finger on both hands, and then just rest those. And when you do this, you tap into your patience. So I always say whenever I need patience, I just put these together and it just sort of connects me there. So go ahead and take a nice deep breath in through the nose. And this time, exhale through the nose. And once again, deep inhale through the nose. And now hold. Use your patience and hold the breath. Take another sip of air. Hold. Exhale through the nose. And let's let patience land in our bodies. Well done. It's going to add our music this morning. So go ahead and take your your right arm up and over and bend into your left elbow and reach that arm nice and high as your eye gaze looks towards the floor, straight ahead, and lifted. Really reach into the side body of the right side. And then slowly come back to center. Other way, left arm up and over, bending into the right elbow. Stretch all the way through the side body. Bending the right elbow, eye gaze towards the hand. Straight ahead. And lifted. And slowly come back to center. Dropping the head forward, to the right. Lift it up without crunching the back of the neck, and to the left. Reverse the other way. Drop it forward, to the left. Stretch the side of the neck, lifting up, to the right, and forward. Just a simple head roll to the right with your breath, and then a simple head roll to the left. And coming back to center, lengthen your legs straight out. This is called staff pose in yoga. So we're going to start with the feet flexed, the ankles nice and strong, and legs long. Arms reach up, flex the feet, reach towards the toes, the ankles, letting your hands rest anywhere along your legs, and really focus on the nose, the weight of the head, and the nose being pulled towards your knees. For 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly come to a straight back. This time, reach the arms up, point the toes, reach the fingers towards the toes, dropping the head, nose pulled towards your knees. For 4, 3, 2, 1, slowly coming up. Reverse tabletop. This is a great way to stretch the wrist. So place your hands behind your back. Your fingers are pointing towards your hips. Bend your knees. Lift the hips. And now make a tabletop with the front side of your body. Notice how that opens the shoulders, opens the chest. And keep your eye gaze looking straight up. Don't drop your head to the back because your neck really doesn't like that. For 3, breathing 2, 1, slowly lower, and then just come back to staff pose and circle the wrists out. And then circle the wrists the other way. Once again, lift up, flex the feet, reach towards the toes, going a little bit further. Slowly come up, point the toes, lift, and reach, folding over, relaxing the upper body. And rolling up, hands behind your back, bend the knees, feet on the mat, lift the hips, reverse tabletop, open up the sternum, the collarbone, eye gaze to the ceiling, Lift the hips a little higher for 4, 3, 2. Slowly lower the hips. Feet on the mat, reaching the arms forward, lifting the eye gaze in the arms, and slowly roll down onto your spine on your mat. Bringing your right knee in towards your chest. And then open the right leg up to the side so your right knee is being pulled towards your elbow, but really you're trying to get it up towards your armpit. Left arm is over the head. Slowly come back to center, crossing over supine twist. Left hand on the right knee, eye gaze towards your right hand. Come back to center, switch other side, left knee into your chest, increasing the fold of the left side. And then left knee towards turned out a la seconde, left knee being pulled towards the armpit. Crossing over supine twist, left leg crosses the body, eye gaze towards your left hand, feeling a nice opening of the low spine. Crack, crack, crack. Come back to center. Switch legs, right knee in. Lengthen the right leg straight up. Here we go. Flex the foot, bend the knee. Point the foot, lengthen the leg. Flex, bend, point, and straighten a little faster. Flex, bend, point, straighten, flex, bend, point, straighten, lift the nose towards the knee, hover the left leg for 5, 4, 3, 2. Can you lift your shoulder blades a little bit higher? And both knees into your chest. Other side, left knee in, lengthen the left leg straight up, hold. 2 counts, flex the ankle, bend the knee, point the foot, and lengthen. Flex the ankle, bend the knee, point the foot, and straighten a little faster. Flex, bend, point, straighten. Flex, bend, point, straighten. Last one, flex, bend, point, straighten. Lift your nose towards your left knee, hover the right leg for 5, 4, 3, 2. Both knees in, relax the head down. We'll do that whole, we'll do our straight leg scissors. We'll do it for 4s, 2s, and 1s. Here we go. Right leg up. First time we're going to do it pointed. Left leg is hovering. Lift the nose towards the knee. Counting now for 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. 4, 3, 2. Now in 2s. And 1, 2, 1. 8 1s. And 1. Scissor legs. 3, 4. Lift the shoulder blades. 6, 7, 8. Both knees in. Relax the head. Little circle on your sacrum with your knees. Another circle the other way, massaging the low back. We'll start the whole thing, same series, with the left leg. This time we're going to flex the feet. Right leg hovers. Flex the feet. Lift the nose towards your knee. Counting for 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. 4. Flex the feet. 2, 1. 2 counts. 1, 2, 1, 2, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, bring the knees in. Little circle on the sacrum. Little circle the other way. And just a little rock. Come up onto your elbows. So when we're doing this, try not to overarch the low back. Pull the rib cages in. Lift through the sternum. Lengthen the legs up. Flex the feet. Turn out, first position. We're going to lower the legs while we're beating. Focus on the thighs and not the ankles. 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. 3, 2, 1. Lower. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift for 4, 3, 2. More times and 1. Flex the feet. 2. Lift for 4, 3, 2, last one, lower, 4, 3, 2, 1, lift for 4, 3, 2, 1, knees in, boat pose, hands under your knees, your calves are parallel to the floor. Once again, don't round the spine, lengthen from the low spine, lift up, let go, 4, 3, 2, jackknife for 4, toes are pointed, now we get to beat, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest, 1, 2, 3, one more time, hands under your knees, lift the chest, let go for 4, 3, 2, 1, jackknife for 4, 3, 2, 1, beat for 4, 3, 2, let's do 4 more, 4, 3, 2, 1, knees in, well done. Whew. Let's lengthen out the front of the body again with that reverse tabletop, lift the hips, try to have a straight line from your knees to your shoulders, and then your eye gaze stays focused on the ceiling. Lift the hips a little higher, open up the front body, and then slowly bring it down. Well done, everyone. Okay, come on over into your tabletop position. Oh, that feels so good. I notice my ankles just aren't as strong because I'm just not doing those plies and releves as much. So it's really nice to really flex the foot. It really strengthens that ankle. Okay, so here we go. Tabletop position, everyone. When we get to the crow, it's so important to have your fingers spread really wide. Your middle fingers pointed to the front of your mat, and you really want to line the shoulders directly up over the wrists. So, nice straight back, think of it like a table. And there's also a glass on your head to accentuate that length of the table. Press into your palms, engage the core. We just did all that core work, hold. Now, get rid of the table, come into, cow pose, bring the heart through, and then cat pose, curve the spine, drop the head, think of a scared cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Once again, inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Come back to center. Flexing the right foot, extend the right leg straight back. Now for this pose, this three-legged table, I can already tell my leg is too high. You want to have your leg the height of your back hip. So we're not going for that high arabesque. We're going for a straight line. Right away, reach the left arm forward like you're shaking someone's hand. For 3, 2, 1, back to tabletop. Other side. Left leg straight back, really flex that ankle. Keeping it nice and strong, release the right arm, pointer dog for 4, 3, 2, 1, back to center. Right leg, left arm, pointer dog right away. Stay here or bend the knee and your left hand finds the inside of the right ankle. Kick your right ankle into your left hand. Hold 3, 2, 1, return to pointer dog and tabletop. That's a tricky little balance. Really press into your hand and that helps. Other side. Left leg, right arm. Hold here. Bend the knee. Find the inside of the left ankle. Kick the ankle into the hand. Hold 3, 2, 1. Gracefully return to pointer dog. And then tabletop. Nice, just shake it out a little bit. And now we'll do thread the needle. So right arm out to the side. Add the twist with a nice deep breath in. Exhale, thread the needle, your right shoulder taps the mat. Once again, this is the thread. And then thread through the needle. Last time, inhale. And this time, melt onto that right shoulder. So I'm just going to show this. You should look like this on the floor. And you rotate onto that right shoulder. Really opens up the whole shoulder area. If you want to, you can tiptoe the left fingers to the front of your mat. Rotate a little bit more onto that right shoulder and just breathe here. Slowly bring the left hand back, release the right arm with a nice twist, and then back to center. Other side, left arm out to the side. Press into your right hand. Inhale, twist. Exhale, thread the needle. 2 more times. Inhale, twist. Exhale, thread the needle. This feels so good. Inhale. And exhale. This time, melt onto your left shoulder and the left side of your head. If you want to walk the right fingertips back. We'll add this balance next week. Breathe here. Right hand back under your shoulder. Release the left arm with a nice twist. And then back to center. Nice, everyone. Take a step forward with your right hand and another step with your left hand. Tuck your toes under. Now use your core here. Lift using your core. Lift the hips. Downward facing dog. So in downward dog, we really want to think of this upside down V shape. Your feet are hips width apart and your hands are the same distance apart too. Really want to lift the hips as you melt the heels towards the floor. And your eye gaze looks towards your toes. Bend one knee and then the other. Once again, lift the heel and bend one knee and melt the opposite heel. And then the other. So now we're going to walk our dog fast 8 times. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 times slow. 1, melt one heel. 2, and the other. Do it fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lift and melt the heels. So now we're going to go into a little bit of our upper body and our oblique strength. So keeping your hands where you are for the whole exercise. Your heels go to the right. Your right toes are touching your left heel. Press into your left hand equally. Feel the twist. Come back to center. Other way, heels to the left. So my left toes are lined up with my right heel. Now notice your right hand. Press into your right hand. Come back to center. Come forward to plank. Eye gaze forward. Shoulders directly over your wrist. Strong core. Little bit trickier. Use your upper body strength. Heels to the right and center. Heels to the left and center. Lower your right forearm and then your left forearm. Upper body strength. Spread the 10 fingers. Keep pressing into both hands. Heels to the right and center. Heels to the left and center. Lower your hips and your legs. Point your toes. Sphinx pose, lift the heart, and lower down. Your fingertips will find the floor outside your mat. Inhale, lift your upper body, right shoulder to the mat, and center, left shoulder to the mat, and center, and lower down. Bring your feet to touch, point your toes, interlace your fingers above your low back. Lift your upper body and look forward. This is your arabesque muscle. Now, hover the legs for 5. Lift a little bit higher, 4. Breathing, 3, 2. Well done. Release, hands return under your shoulders. Baby cobra, lift the heart. Exhale, lower. Really working on your upper body strength today. Tuck your toes under. Strong legs. So your knees and your legs, depending on your hyperextension, will come off of the mat. So strong legs. Now, in one piece, can you push yourself straight up to a plank and then downward facing dog? Nice, everyone. Now we'll do that whole series to the left. Heels to the left and center. Heels to the right and center. Lifting forward, high plank, heels to the left and center, upper body strength, heels to the right and center. Left elbow down, right elbow down, look at your hands, heels to the left and center, oblique work, heels to the right center, lower the hips and the legs, point the toes, Sphinx pose, lift the heart, stretch the front body, lower all the way down. Hands interlace, opposite thumb on top. Lift. This is called Locust Pose. Great for your arabesque muscle. Lift the legs for 4, 3, lift a little higher, 2, 1, lower down. Hands under your shoulders, baby cobra, and lower. Toes tuck under, strong legs. Use your strong upper body, one piece plank, downward facing dog. Slowly walk your feet and your hands to the middle of your mat. I'm going to turn to face you. Bend your knees, opposite hand to opposite elbow, ragdoll sway. So your feet in yoga are a little bit wider than parallel first. They're usually right under your hips. Just gives you a little bit more support and grounding. Release your elbows, slowly roll up the spine. Keeping your knees bent, think of it as coming from your core. Lift your arms, hands to your heart, and Tadasana, mountain pose. Now bring your feet together, arms up. Interlace the fingers, tipping over to your left. Crescent shape, eye gaze to the floor. Straight ahead, and lifted. So those oblique muscles we did in those twists, now we're lengthening and stretching them. Tipping over to your right, eye gaze to the floor, straight ahead, and lifted. Coming back to center, hands to your heart, and Tadasana. Inhale, arms up, exhale, release, fingertips touch. Once again, sunrise, and sunset, release. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, release. Inhale all the way up. Hands to your heart. And Tadasana. Great. So now we're going to do our Vinyasa Flow, which is when we connect our poses to our breath. So everyone start at the front of your mat. Readjust. Your feet are once again about hips width distance apart. Strong upper body. Let's just take a nice releve here with a little wide parallel first. So releve, arms to first. Releve, arms on O. Stay in releve. Notice how strong your core is and your side oblique muscles, which really help with your balance. For 3, 2, 1. Lower the heels, hands to your heart. Inhale, releve, lift. Exhale, bend the knees, heels to the floor, forward fold. Hands find your shins. Think of a tabletop. This is a halfway lift. Hands to the mat. Step back, left, right, downward facing dog. So we're going to start with our left leg today so you can see me a little bit easier. I'm going to try to stay facing this way. So big toes to touch. Left leg first. Flex the ankle, 3-legged dog. So notice, is your foot parallel? Turn the leg into the hip socket so it's really parallel. Flex the foot and really lift the leg a little bit higher. Now point the toe, bend the knee, bring the left knee to your right elbow. So strong. Inhale, flex the foot, 3-legged dog. Point the toe, left knee to the left elbow. These are cheetah pumps. Inhale, flex the foot, 3-legged dog. Now curve the spine like a cat and bring your left knee to your nose for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Bring it all the way through, runner's lunge. And as you know, I love to take a moment here in my runner's lunge. My left leg is forward. You can bend the back knee and put it on the floor as you really open up the hip flexor on the right side and increase the fold on the left side. So coming back to your runner's lunge, tuck the back toes under. Come onto the tips of your fingers. Use your core, release your hands, arms straight ahead, and then over the head, crescent lunge. Breathing here. Back leg is straight, heel is lifted. Can you bend a little bit more to the front left knee for 3, 2, 1. Turn everything out, warrior 2. So warrior 2, My front left heel is a straight line to the instep of my back foot. Arms in the letter T. Eye gaze over your left fingers. Bend into the front leg. Flip the palm. Don't lose that lunge. Reverse. Draw a rainbow to the back of your mat. Your right hand does a half bind. It finds the top of my left thigh. Ooh, that's a lot of directions. Now, keep the upper body, but straighten the front leg. This is a reverse triangle. Can you feel the stretch all the way down the left side? Coming back, arms in a letter T. Take your back foot and make it a little bit smaller than your warrior two. Arms in a T. Triangle pose. Shift the hips, reach up on a diagonal, then your left hand will find your left ankle. Right arm up, eye gaze towards your hand. So I'm making a triangle shape with my leg, my side, and my arm. Take the top arm, circle it down and around, and reach forward. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Reach the arm, pull yourself all the way up. Turn out the back foot, second position, grand plie for 3, 2, 1. Starfish, straighten the legs, stretch the arms, look up. Connect the two. Inhale, plie. Exhale, starfish. Inhale, plie. Exhale, starfish. Inhale, plie. Lift the heels. Goddess pose. 3, 2, 1. Lower the heels, lift it up. Take your feet, lift the heels. Now you're in a wide parallel second. Roll all the way down. Breathe here. Can you get your elbows, like we were in Sphinx pose, all the way down to the floor as your top of your head melts towards the floor? If you have to bend your knees a little bit to do that, that is perfectly fine. Stretch here. Slowly walk your hands to the front of the mat and return to your runner's lunge. So we've done reverse triangle, triangle. Now we're going to go into fallen triangle, which I love. It's a little tricky. So press into both hands, pick up your left foot, and return to three-legged dog. Boom. Now, bend the knee, bring your left knee to your right elbow. Are you with me? Take that foot, place it on the floor outside your right hand. Release your right hand, fallen triangle. It's like a jazz move. For 4, feel so open. 3, 2, 1. Return your right hand to the mat. Here's the fun part. Pick up your left foot without letting it touch the ground. Three-legged dog. Boom. Lower your left foot to meet the right. Pike yourself forward, high push-up. Lower all the way down. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, lower. Push back, child's pose. So child's pose is sort of like frog pose. Big toes to touch. Sit back, your heels and your sits bones, and then reach your arms forward. So we'll be in child's pose for 3 breaths. It's really nice to take a break from the left side and the right side, just to reset the body. So once again, our 3 new poses today. Reverse the triangle, triangle, and fallen triangle. I really feel, I know yoga came first, but there's so much modern dance and moves in yoga. And that's why I love doing yoga. It's great. So 2 more breaths here. And then slowly walk your fingertips towards your knees, and we'll meet in downward facing dog. So reconnect with your downward dog. Use your core. Lift the hips. Melt the heels. Here we go. We're now doing the right side, or if you whatever leg you did, we'll just do the other side. So big toes to touch. Lifting the right leg. Inhale, three-legged dog. So hold here for a minute. Flex the ankle. Parallel the leg. You're going for strength, not so much height. Really parallel. When you do things in parallel, we build up the strength. A lot of us have that openness, that we want to build up the strength here. Point the toe, bend the knee, bring the right knee to the left elbow. Use your core strength. Inhale, flex the ankle, three-legged dog. Point the toe, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, hanging plank, knee to nose. Curve the spine. Can your nose touch your knee for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, three-legged dog. Bring it all the way through, runner's lunge. Take a couple of breaths here to sort of work into the hips on the other side. I always notice one side is so different from the other. Always a little lopsided in our bodies. Strong runner's lunge, fingertips either side of your front foot. Come to the tips of your fingers. Use your core, arms straight ahead, and then over the head, crescent lunge. Breathing here. Bending as much as you can to the strength of the front leg. Back heel is lifted, back knee is straight. For 3, eye gaze and sternum lift. 2, turn everything out. So I'll have my back to you, warrior 2. Arms in a letter T, front leg and thigh parallel to the floor. Flip the palm, reverse. Now you can see this vine with the back arm. You can either come to the back, your low back, or this hand reaches around for the top of that thigh. And reach. Slowly straighten the front leg. Here's your reverse triangle. Nice stretch all the way up the side body. Slowly come back. Take the back foot, walk it in a little bit. Reach the right arm forward. Tip forward, triangle pose. Right hand finds the ankle. Eye gaze towards the ceiling. Reach and circle the left arm up and around. Open up. It's a lateral side triangle pose for 3, 2, 1. Left arm reaches up. Pull yourself all the way up. Turn out. Second position. Grand plie. Hands to your heart for 3, 2. I guess I'll stay facing with my back to you. Sorry. Inhale, starfish. Exhale, plie. Inhale, starfish. Exhale, plie. Last time. Inhale, starfish. Exhale, plie. Here we go. Lift the heels for 3. Goddess pose 2, 1. Lower the heels. Lift up. Take your feet parallel. Roll your body down. So this is a wide-legged forward fold. The top of your head pulled to the floor. If you want to, get your elbows like you were in our Sphinx pose as the top of the head finds the floor for 3. Head is heavy. 2, 1. Walk your hands to the front of your mat. So now my right leg is forward, hands either side of my right foot. No sound. Pick up your right foot, three-legged dog. Bend the right knee towards your left elbow. Place the right foot on the floor outside your left hand. Release the left hand, rotate on that back foot. Open up, fall in triangle for 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Left hand to the floor. Pick up the right foot, no sound. Three-legged dog. And then lower the right foot to meet the left. Walk yourself all the way back to your toes. Bend your knees along the way. Toes, pose, great for the ankles. We'll be here for 10. Hands to your heart. Can you lengthen the crown of your head? 9, 8, 7, 6. Breathing 5. Strong ankles 4. Use your core 3, 2. Feels so good. 1. Release the hands and then tap out the toes. Okay, crow pose. Crow pose. 10 fingers. Think of tabletop. Think of your cat back. Then use the strength of your core to lift up. So we combine all those poses together to make crow pose. Don't have to go into the full crows. It's to the full crow pose to get the benefits. So I'll turn this way again. So come back onto your toes. So we start with this toes pose, toes tucked under. Then lift your knees off. Now turn out. So I'm in sort of like a grand plie squat, what we're not allowed to do. 10 fingers, so important. Spread them really wide on the mat. Now, rotate the arms. Actually, I'm going to stop my music just for a second. So, when you're in crow pose, remember when we did cow, when we sort of rotate and look up? That's what you do with your upper arms. So, hands on the mat, rotate the arms. Now, use your core, lift your hips. Your knees are going towards your armpits. I'm in cat back. Do not drop the head. Look forward. Tip forward. Pick up one foot. Lower it down. Pick up the other foot. Lower it down. Go for it. Pick up both feet. Use your core for 5. Crow pose. I hope you're flying. 4. Breathing. 3. 2. It's so fun. 1. Lower down. Keep practicing. It's a tricky one, but you'll get it. It feels so good. As dancers, we've got all these great leg strength, and so doing yoga really builds our upper body strength, and once we do it, it's really empowering, so good job. Okay, let's do our nice little stretch, and come into your second position, a la Sagan, on the floor. Lift the hips, one hand in front, slide the heels out. Switch, lift the hips, and slide the heels out. Open the arms. To your left, up and over. Reach the left hand towards the right toes. Come to center, arms on O. Open, I miss dancing. Up and over. And the music that I'm using is YouTube approved. So I have the same music every week because there's not a lot of music that we can use from YouTube. I love this song. And come to center, lift, open, take a breath, slowly walk it down. Keep the feet flexed if you tend to roll. If you don't roll, go ahead and point the toes. I tend to roll, so I really flex the feet, and that way I keep the strength in my hips. And drop the nose towards the floor. I know all of you are doing this position every day. This is one of the first ones, stretches that goes when we're not dancing. So try to sit like this when you're watching TV. Every night when I watch the news, I try to get on the floor and do this. And just relax here for 4 breaths. I'm sorry I can't come around and push all of you down. I know you missed that. Ha ha ha. And slowly walk it up. Once again, arms on O. Lift. And open, breath. And once again, go down. This time go a little bit further. Keep the turn out in the legs. Don't let the legs roll. And slowly walk it up. Breathe. And open, lift. And slowly bring the legs in. Rolling down your mat. Arms forward. Lift the arms. Rolling down the spine. Inhale, arms over the head. Peel the spine off of the floor as you return to a seated position. 2 more times. Breathe, inhale, lift. Lower it down. Arms over the head. Reaching forward, peel the spine off the floor. Inhale. And lower. Arms over the head. Reaching forward. One last fun thing. 2-piece fingers around your big toe. Wrap your thumbs around your 2-piece fingers and your toe. Flex the ankles. Reach up. Open the chest. Look up for 4, 3, 2. Let go. Point the toes. Arms on. 4, 3, 2. Officially collapse to your mats. Bring both knees into your chest. Massage the low spine. And circle the knees the other way. Right knee into the chest. Lengthen straight up. Bend the knee. Left hand outside the right knee. Supine twist, piece of licorice. Looking over towards your right hand. Back to center. Lengthen the right leg up. Point the toe. Slowly lower the right leg for 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side, left knee in. Lengthen up. Bend the knee. Cross over, supine twist. So this creates space in your low spine. For someone like me, I really feel it. Some people may not feel anything, but this doesn't have to be a feeling pose. What it's really doing is just opening up that low spine. Back to center. Lengthen left leg up. Slowly lower for 4, 3, 2, 1. Both knees into the chest. And lower the feet. Bridge pose. Robot arms, palms face each other. Slowly lift the hips. Now, take your fingers under your low back, interlace the hands, and then shimmy the shoulders. Lift your hips a little higher. Keep your chin tucked in. Don't look to the side. Look to the ceiling. Hold. Lift the hips a little higher. 4, 3, 2. Slowly lower. One last thing. Bridge pose. Bridge pose. Here we go. Full wheel, hands behind your head, press into your feet, lift all the way up for 4, come onto the balls of your feet, 3, 2, can you lift your hips a little higher, and then slowly tuck the chin, lower all the way down. Knees into your chest. Well done, everyone. Take any final poses that your body may need as we work our way into our final resting pose. And if you're just joining for the first time, so our last pose in yoga is called Shavasana, and it's your time to rest, and by resting is actually when we get the body stronger. So working out and then resting is when all the work really happens. So when you rest, you can be in dead man's corpse, so classic. You can have your feet together, legs in butterfly. I like my right hand on my heart, my left hand on my low belly. You can also be in a pose on the side, which is really, really nice, the fetal position. You can also be on your stomach. So we'll be here for exactly 1 minute. So as we're in our final resting pose, we try to quiet the mind, rest the body, and Shavasana. Thinking of melting your body into your mat, into the floor, letting it rest. And slowly bringing your knees into your chest wherever you are. Wrap your hands around your legs. Take your right arm and circle it up and over your head. Then roll to your right side. It's always nice to end in the fetal position. Just for 1 breath here. And then slowly make your way back up to your easy pose. Starting and ending class the same way as we started. Come back to your patience mudra, so your middle finger to your thumb if you missed that one. Rest that on your legs. 1 breath with your patience mudra. Inhale. And a nice long sustained exhale. Bring your hands to your heart. Palms connected. Thumbs to your heart. to your lips and to your third eye center. The inner light within me honors the strength, patience, and enthusiasm within all of you. We bow together and say namaste. Namaste. And thanks everyone. Give yourselves applause. We'll be together soon. Thanks for joining. It's so fun. It's so fun to sort of see you. So stay healthy everyone, and I can't wait to see you. Thanks. Happy Friday.